Hi painting people. Today I'm going to use a technique that's been used millions of times all over the world. People use it in cake decorating, paper marbling, polymer clay, probably a bunch of other things that I don't know about. It's really more of a pattern than it is a technique, but I'm going to do it today on a paint pour, and it's going to make a really cool pattern. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. I have a long rectangle, and I'm using a simple set of colors here: blue, red, gold, and I have black and white as well, and that will help create this feather look. So what I'm going to do first is make a dirty pour with my bright red. Some blue. Some gold. Now I'm going to start out with this dirty pour, and then we'll fill in with other things. I'm going to keep a stripy pattern going. Okay, now I have my solid colors on standby, so I'm going to use them. So we'll have a mixture of solids as well as these dirty stripes. Let me see. Now I'll come back with some gold. Got to build myself a nice base to work with before I start doing this pattern. I'm going to tip it just a little bit. My paint's a little thick today. It's not moving, but that's okay. You don't want it to be too runny. Just going to tilt just to get a little bit of coverage before I continue. Some gold in here. Trying to maintain a slight stripy look. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. It's not too much canvas showing there. Do a little more tilting, incorporate this a little bit. Plus I like it to run over the sides. That's part of the appeal to me, is to have these pores go over the side. Turn it so you can see this direction. Let this go over the side. I'm just tilting in back and forth this direction so it stays stripy. I don't want the stripes to get too unstripy. Okay. Now I'm going to take my stick and help this fill in a little bit. Okay, now as a final move, I'm going to take some white stripes. And then a little bit of black. I like using these paper cups for this type of thing because I can pinch them together. It works better than a plastic cup if you want a little more precision. because I want these to be kind of skinny stripes with this black and the white. Okay, we've got a pretty good looking pattern here. We're going to put the pattern in. This is called feathering when you're doing cakes, donuts, polymer clay. So I'm going to do it now with this. This is my little apple, candy apple stick. It's one of my favorite tools. I use it for a lot of things. It's got just about the right point that I want for this. And I'm going to drag it through the paint one direction all the way down. Now I'm going to reverse it and go back this way. Same thing, reverse it. I'm going to do the entire painting like this, but if you like this pattern, you can try it on a partial part of your painting. You don't have to cover the whole painting. If you have a pour that you've done and you want to experiment with something different in, say, one section of the painting, you can do this. This is a lot of fun. I love doing these. I used to do it with polymer clay. I've done it on donuts. It's just an instant success. And part of what makes this work is having high contrast colors. The white and the black, you can see, really show up, particularly the white in this instance. So you want to use bright contrasting colors. Try the white, try the black. It'll help define this. This is a nice pattern. This is about the right size of a painting. This is a 10 by 20 for this type of a pattern. I think this is going to be a really nice, I'm seeing it as a vertical painting when it's dry and hung, but it could be horizontal. So what we have here is a dirty pour that covers the whole thing, and then I filled in with some solid colors, and then to top it off I used white and black, and that helps create this pattern. I have a few drops of silicone in each of the colors. I don't put silicone in my white or in my black. That's just how I set up my studio. I always leave silicone out of the white and out of the black, just so I know. But the colors always get some silicone. Again, there's some nice cells here, but up here at this end, this is more of a solid, so you've got a nice variation between the pattern as a solid with no cells, and then as you come down here, you get some cells. And my favorite pouring medium is what I've been using is this Owatrol Easy Flow. The cells come up really well when I use this. I'm really happy with this product, and I have links to all of my supplies in the video, below the video in the description. So just wanted to let you know about that. This Easy Flow really works on these cells. But again, every painting doesn't have to have a bunch of cells. This is a good example of one that has cells in just a certain area. The main thing about this painting is this feather technique or this feather pattern. It's very interesting, and I hope you'll give that a try. So really, that's it. You've probably done, maybe you've done it in cakes, maybe you've done polymer clay, but anyway, looking at this reminds me of cake, and it makes me hungry, and I'm going to go see if I can find a piece of cake now. So try this technique. I hope you like it. It's just a little fun thing to do. Give it a shot, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.